Shalom. All praises to Yahawah, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Shem, Rakak Radash. This is y&ymission. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. y&ymission teaches the 100% truth doctrine as GMS, Great Millstone. I want to go into this airline industry, man. The airline industry is shutting down. You got United, Delta, okay, Air Canada, Spirit, okay. All of these airlines are having issues. Either issues with their fleet, their aircraft, or they're having financial issues with passenger ridership is way down, okay? So it says Air Canada to cancel flights ahead of possible cabin crew strike. All right, it's 2 hours ago. Air Canada is preparing for a complete shutdown of its operations by the weekend, announcing a gradual suspension of flights ahead of a potential work stoppage by its flight attendants. The country's largest airline confirmed that cancellations will begin on Thursday, escalating through Friday, with a full session of service for both Air Canada and Air Canada Road expected by Saturday. So this place is coming down. Remember, we got Trump allegedly going to meet with Putin. They said that Putin's baby mother and his kids are being well protected, and they have air defense systems, more air defense systems set around his residence in Russia. So it could be possible that Putin is going to show up, okay? But anything can go down in these next couple of days. You see these airlines threatening to shut down even more, okay? This is all good news, okay? I'm speaking to myself first and foremost. This is good news for me. I'm so happy. Okay, this airline industry is shutting down. Okay, the country's largest airline. Okay, for the drastic measure follows a 72-hour strike notice issued on Wednesday by the union representing approximately 10,000 Air Canada flight attendants. So these women are pissed, or men and women, or alphabet people now, because it was being a flight attendant. It was they were called stewardess. Okay, and it was very prestigious back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and somewhat the 80s. But right now, it's a shit show, okay? These women smoke, okay? These women are mentally incapable of flying for hours on end and dealing with different people. They don't look as hot. Okay, these flight attendants, these new age flight attendants, they're fat, they're out of shape, they're not proportionate. It was a time where they had beauty standards. These airlines had beauty standards and code of conduct in order just to even get hired, to even do an application. Look that up in the past. But now they're trash. Okay, the Edomite flight attendants, they look like garbage. And the Jake, okay, the Judite, okay, flight attendants, they look like garbage too. At one point, they did not look like that, and their hours and they're on strike and stuff. Okay, in response to airline property issued lockout notice, customers whose flights are canceled will receive full notifications. So they talk about the customers and shit. The CEO said in a statement, "We regret the impact and disruption we have on our customers, our stakeholders, and communities we serve." See, so this Most High is shutting this place down. He's hitting it with 1-2 left and rights. Okay, on Tuesday, Air Canada said it had reached an impasse with the union as the two sides remain far apart in contract talks. The union has said its main staking points, okay, revolve around what it calls flight attendants poverty wages, okay, and unpaid labor when planes are in the air, right? Because these delays, this weather, okay, these cancellations, okay, stuff is happening with the planes. So these women aren't making money, because planes do not make money in the airline industry if they sit on the ground. When they're up in the air, they're making money, okay, but they're not being able to fly because of the heat, because these planes can't fly and land because of heat issues. Heat build up on a plane. They have to be able to stop, and they have longer takeoffs if they can't, if it's real hot. It's been a heat wave in this country and everywhere. Okay, not only that, you got the shutdowns, outages going on at the airports that these flight attendants may be serving or sitting at, or doing delayed layovers Yeah. So it's a lot of things. So now they want poverty wages and unpaid labor when planes are in the air. See, despite our best efforts, Air Canada refused to address our core issues. That's what the union and the flight attendants say. The union said in a bargaining updated post. The union rejected a proposal from the airline to enter a bidding arbitration process, saying it prefers to negotiate a deal that its members can vote on. Yeah, these unions are in bed with the federal government. They know what's about to come down. Okay, these unions ain't shit. All right. Okay, yeah. Then you got Spirit crying. Spirit warns about substantial doubt and its ability to stay. I can't get into it. Oh, Seymour. Shares of Spirit Holdings, the parent company of Spirit, plummeted on Tuesday after the company warned of substantial doubt about its ability to stay in business. Right. So these motherfuckers are about to be up out of here. All right. Let's see if I can get a video playing. Oh, it won't. I got no time for this. Fuck this. All right. So anyway, Job 33 and 14. For Yahawah speaketh once, yea twice, yet men perceive not. Okay, they're not perceiving to shut this industry down. Okay, Esau still wants to try to make profits, and he can't force people to fly. And if people are not willing to fly because they're scared or they don't have the money, they don't want to be in an accident or something crazy going on in the cabin or with the plane, okay, or with these airports, if they're scared to fly, okay, he's going to lose money anyway. He's losing money. Okay, these airline CEOs and their shareholders are crying and complaining about their profits margins are being down. Okay, Yahawah is speaking. For Yahawah speaketh once, yea twice, yet men perceiveth not. Right? I'm so excited, man. Shut this bitch down. Leviticus 19 and 13. Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor, neither rob him. The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night until the morning. Right. And according to the Most High's laws, you're supposed to get paid the day you do a job. Now, certain jobs like that now, gig work per se, but this nigga Esau's system is set up to hold on to your shit for days and weeks until you even get your first paycheck. Okay, that's how the majority of his system is ran. His payroll is ran, and that's false. That's wrong. Okay, you're supposed to pay a man a day's wage. Okay, when that man worked, you pay him what he did. You're not supposed to hold on to this man's shit. Okay, weeks, 2 weeks, bi-weekly, monthly, salary, all that shit. No, you're not supposed to do that. Look what it say. Leviticus, that's the law. Levites, Haiti, 19:13. Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor, neither rob him. The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night to the morning. Right. All right. So that's what Esau does. This is how he runs the system, and this is why his debt has piled up. This is why things are going to collapse the way they are, because this is how he pays. This is how he does business, and it's all not of the scriptures. It's not of the Heavenly Father, and it's not blessed. Okay, so he's coming down. All right, this nigga is about to be up out of here. Okay, John 8:44. Ye are your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abide not in the truth. Right, in the truth of nothing, because there's no truth in him. Right, no truth in him. All right, this is why some of these airlines too that are smaller, in the last couple of weeks and months, they have been shutting down completely, not even letting people know. People get to the airport thinking they about to get on a plane, and the whole airline has just collapsed. Okay, because there's no truth in Esau. Okay, he's gonna ride this shit out till the wheels fall off. Literally, when he speak up a lie, he speak up of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Right, and if he's not lying to you, he's gonna ride shit till the wheels roll off, and you gonna be left holding a bag. All right. That's what's going on, right? Look, Luke 10 and 18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven, right? And this devil is falling from heaven, okay? Quick, fast, okay? Trump wants to move everything with this DC and this martial laws, this soft martial law, not only from the district, but to these other states, okay? All right, DC, the government, the feds gonna have eminent domain. They already do, but they can seize any property. Okay, if you live in DC, okay, they can do that anywhere, in any of the states, if they're federalized. Okay, and even before that, but ultimately they want eminent domain. They're gonna take control of not only the streets, but these properties. If you live in DC, your homes and stuff, they can come up in there, they can set up shop, they can block you in, anything. They're going to be able to do that because they're posturing themselves for war. They're getting ready for war. Okay, and Trump is going to allegedly meet with Putin on Friday, so everything is getting tight. Okay, anything can happen in these next couple of days. Plus you got these cyber attacks, and so many people would like to get at Putin and Trump right now. Okay, so many people. All right, so either one of them. So anything can happen right now, but we know that this devil, through the spirit of power, Yahawah, he's falling fast like lightning. So fast that these women are scared. These women's heads are spinning. These women are having dreams, okay, and visions, okay, and these women are trying to make sense of everything that's going on in the physical, but not only that, the spiritual too. So these Babylonians, okay, at each other's neck. They talking about race wars with each other, fighting each other. Okay, you got these airlines, okay, and aircraft and whatnot. U.S. being shut down, having accidents, crashing. Okay, profit margins are way down. They're not even going to make it throughout through the rest of the year. A lot of these airlines, okay, and it's only a few. Okay, United, okay, America, and Delta, okay, and then you got Southwest. Okay, they're going to definitely be up out of there because they're having issues with their 737s, okay, and other things as well too. So this is all good news for myself. Okay, speaking to myself first and foremost as a man, okay, and servants and prophets of the Lord. So with that, I like to say all praises to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Shalom.